Hello, everybody. Welcome to the pod. Hey, Dick Felt's here to lead us off tonight. What's going on, Timmer? You're muted. Let me unmute you. There you go.
I didn't know that Dick Felt was joining us tonight.
You're surprised. I'm surprised, but welcome, Dick Felt.
Thanks
to
Dick
the podcast. You know what we do have to do here while we launch this episode of the podcast? We should shout out the Weird Name Hall of Fame. We've had some submissions here recently. We should do that. We haven't done this in a while.
These make me laugh before I even think about them. We should do them. It's one of the favorites, and they do get sent to us every once in a while, and it's hard for me not to laugh.
Dick Felt was a first-class inductee, I should say, into the Weird Name Hall of Fame. Dick Felt, little flashback here. Dick Paradise. This guy is the legendary right here. This is Dick Clapper, the whole reason the whole Weird Name Hall of Fame started. Shout out to Dick Shiner. So you see a bit of a trend.
Seems to be a bit of a trend here.
Hall of Fame. Hey, Timmer, season 8, episode 7. Welcome to it. Bud.
I don't know. I'm having a great time already, and I haven't even tried a beer yet, buddy. I'm having a good time. I'm excited, buddy. I'm excited. We're coming off. We are flying after this past weekend. I'm sure we'll get into that, but buddy, I'm still riding high.
Is flying the word we want to use?
Isn't it? Riding high?
I'm something. Riding high. Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Let's get into it. Let's start first of all with our sponsors, and then we'll double back and tell you exactly what went down this past week. All right. So sponsors, Timmer, helping us out in the pod again.
Chris McLeod over at Realty House has got a beauty of a house on the market right now. If you're looking to move or upgrade in Chatham, Kent, check out his listing over at Realty House. Had an open house last weekend. Get there while it's hot because it's got a pool too. I suggest going to check it out. Maybe you take a dip.
Bring your suit.
Give her a ride. You know, make sure you're feeling it.
You want to make sure.
Check out that listing that Cloudy's got because it's a beauty. Shauna over to the Health House. Things are heating up here as well at the Health House. Got some awesome things happening with our friends at Red Barn. We got some barn yoga. Check out the dates there. I think there's 3 dates this summer for barn yoga on a Sunday. You go do some yoga and you have some beers. Seems legit to me.
I'm in.
Check it out. Our old friends of the Pakistan Super League. Not a lot going on last week. Checked out their website. It hasn't been updated. So nothing to report from them. They're a little behind.
Shit together. Come on, fellas. Come on. All right, let's get into it. What you drinking, bud? I was pouring my drink there as you were ripping off the sponsors.
Really?
And I was having a bit of a spilly drink here.
I'm not sure if people will be happy with my what you drinking, buddy. You want me to go first today, buddy?
Yeah, fire away. Okay. Here, I'm going to throw you up so I can clean up a little bit. Hold
on. Okay, sweet. Last week we did a live on location. We haven't did a full live on location episode, and we teased a beer that came out last Friday at Sons of Kent, and I got one. Yeah, they sold out of this. We went to check them out on Saturday, and they didn't have any. So I've got one, and I'm going to drink it today. Yeah. We've got the cool 2 left in the fridge here, Cloudy. I'll save you one, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink that right now. Let's just get the full feel of this. This one went over huge on the weekend. I think last check, it was still on tap. So if you can get to the brewery to try this out, pretty awesome. Colin teased it a bit. This was made with Kool-Aid, buddy.
Yeah, look at that, eh?
Look at that. It doesn't show up as blue as it could on camera. It's kind of like a bluey green tinge. I think it says it was made with ice blue flavored beer, ice blue Kool-Aid. Pretty cool. Pretty delicious. Oh, I've got more beers here too, buddy. This one here.
Are you new to this?
I am new. This one here, I got real excited when this one came out. Everybody knows this is my favorite beer. But this is they kind of modify this and hype it up every once in a while. This is the double dry hop Mosaic Sun Split. It's got good mouthfeel. And just because it's getting hot here in southwestern Ontario, you just need a crushable every once in a while. And this is a crushable from our friends at Great Lakes. Try that one out if you're looking to just crush a beer on a hot day. This one here is probably the one that you'd want to crush on a hot day. Nice Kool-Aid beer that you can't buy anymore. And I'm going to drink it right now in front of you.
All right. I'm going to pull up here. This guy, the Black Country Lager You know what? I'm going to try to get to this. From Red Barn. We picked these up. Are you all right?
Dude, it's so good. Was that? Well, you could hear me?
Thought I lost you there.
Pick that up on the mic. Oh my bad. That's tasty.
I was wondering what those noises were.
Sorry, buddy. Back to the backcountry. My bad.
Okay, I'm just realizing as I'm showing you this, should I be showing you this? We are going to double back on this guy, aren't we? Is this the guy we're going to talk about?
Yeah, you just tuck that away. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
That one will maybe be drank tonight. We'll see. Going through the fridge, trying to get some beers together here tonight. The Playa Cerveza from Railway City. Can you get that? Can you see that? Yeah. There you go. You see that?
Are you on the sun today?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Look at that lighting. So that's right. So I got that one. That's not cracked yet.
That looks drinkable.
Yeah, that does look good. And then I've got from Alora Brewing Company, Friends Forever Pale Ale. We had talked about this on the weekend. We were hanging out.
We did.
Do you remember that?
Maybe.
There you go. So that's the one I'm sipping on right now.
Fresh from Alora.
On the podcast.
That was right from the brewery, wasn't it, buddy?
It is. And it's nice. Very fresh. Very fresh. Shout out. So you mentioned there with your beer that you're sipping there from Sons of Kent. We did the 5th anniversary last week on location. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't notice. I think the quality was not up to our standards.
We're working on
it. We really need to get an intern that knows what they're doing. Like, look at my lighting tonight. I'm sitting here. I'm blinding myself. Can I turn that? Do I look a little more normal color now? We just need somebody that knows what the hell they're doing, because
somebody help
in
us,
the background, having no idea what's happening, trying to troubleshoot.
We did struggle with some sound quality last week, but content crushed it. Crushed it. Alfie and Doug and Alfie and Doug and Colin joined us from Sons of Kent. We shared some beers with them. Had a great conversation, and then we had a more conversational back. That was good times, just hanging out with those guys and kind of just seeing how breweries work. So that was cool for them to let us in on the background of how things work. It was always a good chat with the boys.
So we did that with season 8, episode 6, which was last episode. And obviously, if you're watching this on our Facebook or our YouTube, you can watch it and view it, or you can listen to it wherever you get your podcast. But then on Friday, we went on a little roadie. We ended up in Sarnia, and we did a little brewery tour, which we've been to, but we doubled around.
Yeah, we went to some breweries. We had some good beers.
Yep.
And some good food along the way too, eh, Chloe?
Did we stop eating? Like, I felt like we just ate. We started at noon. We didn't finish until noon the next day. Like, it was fun.
That's very true. That's a good recap. The 7-Eleven hot dog probably wasn't necessary, but at the time, seemed very necessary. Yeah. So we checked out some breweries in Sarnia.
Refined Fool, shout out. Imperial City, shout out. Big Family, shout out. And then we went to see the band The Trues on Friday night. Oh
buddy. Can you tell them what I said to you during that concert?
Yeah. So the band ends, and it's been a long night, right? Like, it was a long night, and I think we were just like, yeah, that was awesome. You know, they do the encore, and like, thank you, Sarnia.
Yeah.
Woo! And all you hear is Tim, I'm having fun.
I was having so much fun that I needed everyone to know. Here. I wanted everyone to know how much fun I had.
Yeah.
At that concert, dude. I have been singing the Trues and the covers that they did since we came home, and I can't stop singing the Trues. I had so much fun. It was good to see people.
Yes. Like,
totally
running
felt
into
good.
People too.
Yes, we ran into people. We ran into old friends.
Yeah.
It was good times, man. It rained. It rained during the concert. Didn't even care. Was unfazed by the rain.
What was the song? What was he ripping there? And he was singing, and it was rain. It was something about rain. What's the song? And it was just perfect timing. It was like, bam, raining. It's something rain.
Singing raining, it's pouring, I think.
Yeah, something.
It broke into a side song there.
I'm having fun.
I was having so much fun.
Yeah.
I wanted everyone to know. That was such a blast on Friday night.
That was good times. Good times.
Good?
So then Saturday, So Saturday, I was kind of like, if Tim pulls a shoe, I'm pulling the shoe.
Right.
I wasn't going to be the one to do it because I was like, it is a Saturday. It's our friends over at Sons of Kent,
right?
Their 5th anniversary, and
I think we were playing a game of chicken there, Cloudy, because I was 100% out for Saturday night.
Yes.
If you would have said I was out, I would have pretended that I was like, oh man. But I wasn't feeling it until we got in the back of the brewery. And then we ramped her back up again, buddy.
And then we were having fun.
Oh my God, I was having fun and I needed to proclaim it to everyone again. Yeah, so we went to the anniversary party.
Yeah.
Awesome. If you have not been out back of Sons of Kent to check out any events that they're having, I'm telling you right now, if they got an event this summer, you need to be there. It is sweet. So much space. They got picnic tables. They got lawn games. Alfie was so jacked about tetherballs. They had I don't know, monkey balls and holy board and
I didn't see that.
All of those. You didn't see any of those things?
No,
oh man. And then you just saw people.
Yeah, it was good times. Good. I'm glad when neither of us called chicken on that. And shout out to, these are our local breweries. So it depends because, we're getting downloads from all over the place. So if you're like, oh, they're giving so much love to those guys. These are our local breweries, right? And it was just neat to be out to them once again. Like we've done Red Barn here in the last few weeks and then hanging out at the backyard at Suns. Like, man, that's good times right there. That's fun.
100%, dude. Like it was good. Food truck, beer, music.
Yeah.
Beautiful night. Mm-hmm. Wow. Hanging out with the guys from Sons of Kent. They stopped by our barrel. We kind of just set up shop there, eh, buddy?
Yeah, we did.
We set up shop at our barrel, and then Alfie stopped by and Doug talked to Hammer. We saw everybody.
We just held court.
It was we did. Yeah. We didn't sign any autographs though. I
did.
Okie dokie.
No, they didn't ask.
The train went by. That would have been something.
Oh. Fella, that was good times. Buddy. Shout out to life right now. Life is good.
Dude, I was having a blast.
Yeah.
I had a great weekend.
Hey, speaking of, so good times on the weekend. The Canadian Open was this past weekend up near Toronto. Mm-hmm. They look like people were just having a great time. They do is it the Waste Management Open down in Phoenix where like it's just a party.
It's a blast. Yeah.
Yeah. The Canadian Open I felt was getting a little bit like that. They were getting a little rowdy.
Yeah, was it like the 18th that they're just like, we're going on now? Wasn't it the last hole there? And they're just like, all right, let's go. And the security guys are kind of like, whoa, don't go by. And they're like, see you later. We're going to rush it. They were having a blast.
Yeah, that was Rory McIlroy was the winner there. This though was making attention. The world was watching this because it was pretty interesting. So have you ever been to a golf tournament? Like one of these?
I have never been to a professional golf tournament, no.
I've been, and you could follow like Joe Schmo around and you're like front row, but like Joe Schmo's not doing anything exciting. Right. But if you want to follow like Rory around, it's hard to see. And then you're moving constantly. So they came up with this idea. I'm going to play this. I think there's a little music to this, but this is the Canadian Open's, what do they call it? The Skybox, I think. And you got to sit in this for half an hour and you got free drinks. Watch this here. Your mic's off there, buddy. Hold on there. There. Now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
That looked terrifying.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You got beers and food up there, and I think it was like a half-hour turn. So they strapped you in, and they strapped you in from behind, so that if you're sitting next to me, you can't reach over and unbuckle me and like, and then I'm dangling, right? Like it's like a roller coaster seat, and then they just hoisted you up there, and you had like a view.
I feel like I would just be like, nah, I'm good. I'll just follow Joe Schmo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that. How high was that?
That was way up, way too high. Way too high.
Were they weren't watching golf. They were just up there.
I wouldn't look down. I would not look down.
Drinking Michelob Ultras that high in the air, and
you have like one or two of those, and you got to go. Like I didn't see the washroom.
I bet you people that went in it the first time didn't know it was going that high.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, yeah, we're just going to go up. This will be fun. And like, oh, dear God, where are we going right now? I would have not been a fan.
I got to pee.
Not a fan.
And there was like charcuterie boards too, which No, I would have been dropping cheese. I was
You
not.
brought me this high up to give me some meat sticks.
Some meat
Come
and
on,
cheese.
man.
F off.
I'm out.
Get out of here.
I would not be doing that.
All right, so that's pretty wild. The Canadian Open, I think they called it the Skyline or something. It got some attention last week. All right, shout out to Joe Maddon, former World Series manager. That I think he's won in a couple places. Maybe he got fired last week. The Anaheim Angels.
He was having a bad run there. Were there like 12 in a row lost? Maybe.
Yeah, I think they ended up at like 14, 15 in a row. They lost, and he was let go near the end of that streak. He tried to get the team. They tried to rally the team around him, and I thought this clip was funny. I caught it on the news this week. So Joe Maddon, trying to do anything, just trying to snap the mindset out of this team, decided to get a haircut. Here, let the reporter tell you how it went down.
After consecutive loss number 12, Maddon got a mohawk haircut to try to awaken his team, but the players never saw it. He was fired.
You are digging very deep into the motivation book when you're like, what do we got now? We got mohawk. That's the last thing I got. And then you got fired. The GM went to his house and fired him. He got the haircut. Yeah, I read it. The GM went right to his house. He didn't even get to go to the clubhouse. Like, he didn't get fired in his office. He got fired at home with the terrible haircut.
He walks into the door and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" The GM's like, "What's with the stupid hair?" And he's like, "Motivation." He's like, "Don't worry, cut it off." Yeah.
So what do you do now? What's he do?
Well, he goes finishes the haircut. Cut? You're not going to walk around with the rest of the mohawk.
You're going to buzz cut? Or do you just try and ride it out as Joe Maddon? Imagine having to go to his next job interview like that. Be like, I didn't get to use this on the Angels, but I'm ready to use it on your team.
He's at the Walmart for a manager's position. He's like, I am very big on motivation. Very big.
I think it's Savannah Bananas might be the only ball club that's looking for the Mohawk manager right now.
Got his haircut and then fired.
Wow.
Boo.
That's terrible.
That stinks. All right, what do we have here? Oh, so this weekend, again, depending when you're watching / listening, this weekend coming into is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the dads that tune into the podcast. Yeah, you are. I got something here that I saw online they touted it as a Father's Day gift idea. Do you want me to throw this out there and then we can double back and we can do a Tim's top 3? Okay, you want to do that?
Yep. Let's go.
Have a look at this. I won't even tell you about it. This guy will tell you all about this Father's Day gift.
It's cool. Rick.
Who's that guy?
I love the look at the end. It's just like, are we still rolling?
Cut. We're done. Beer Safe's what it is.
What's going on here, buddy?
It's an underground beer cooler. They say, quit spending money on ice or taking up room in your fridge by keeping your brews cold in the Beer Safe underground beer cooler. Using your dirt as insulation, it keeps up to 16 beers cool and content inside a plastic tube that measures just over 3.5 feet deep. It's a long tube you bury in the ground and pull out whenever you need a beer. It's easy to conceal with some carefully placed landscaping and also be built in. And there's also a built-in bottle opener at the top of the rack. Beer Safe for Dad.
What?
Yeah. Is that something? You into this?
I'm not against this. I actually want to try this.
It looks like work, though, digging the hole. Come on.
Right. Can I build my own?
Well, I guess. But do you have the you need something to pull out? That's what it is. You could dig a hole and put beer in there,
right?
And it'll keep it cold. But like, you got to have the device to pull it out.
I thought I had to go deeper than what they were saying there. I don't know.
3.5 feet.
I feel like that's not going to be cold enough for me. Okay, so
and then you've got an open hole in your next gathering as somebody's twisted an ankle.
Someone didn't put the Beer Safe back, and you got little Johnny strapped in the well.
Baby Jessica in the Beer Safe well.
Yeah. Wow.
Jess McClure.
That is.
Oh my God. That's what she did. Jessica McClure was in the
Fun.
beer safe well. Was it McClure? Was that her name?
I don't know. You sold me on it, buddy. Let's not question
Yeah.
it. Let's just roll with it. I feel like that's not a bad idea for summer, but I'm concerned about the science behind it. I didn't want to bring you down on that, but I would like to. I'd like to try it. I would buy one. Is this a Father's Day gift?
That's what they're selling it as. They're pushing it as. Yeah, Jessica McClure. I was right. Come on, don't ever doubt.
All
me.
right.
I know my kids who fell in the well.
The beer safe. I was a little concerned about his get up when he first started on that. I didn't know what was going on, but the beer safe. I think it's a worthy Father's Day gift. So, last minute shoppers, if you're looking for a Father's Day gift, it's definitely the beer safe.
Did you want to talk about Father's Day gifts? Is that what you wanted to get on here?
I don't know what you wanted to talk about it.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to point out I would like a new TaylorMade driver. I think that'd be a great Father's Day.
Is that a thing? Okay, top 3. Are we doing a top 3?
Yeah. TaylorMade stealth driver number 1.
That's been on your list for a while, hasn't it?
It's only $800. I cannot justify that.
Have you laid off golfing lately, buddy?
I had a bad round, and it's really soured me from golf.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you going golfing?
You just can't do
Father's
anything. It's been discussed.
You're not sure if you're ready to get back.
I don't know. I don't feel like I love it right now. Yeah, I was mad at golf.
You got new clubs, buddy. This driver is what would make the difference, though, right?
It truly would. It would bring me back to the game that is the sport of kings. And if you really want me to play golf, a stealth driver is what's going to do it. This episode of the pod, by the way, is brought to you by TaylorMade. So
I thought you were going to say it's brought to me by my kids who need to buy me this golf club. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, I might get some golf balls. I don't know if I'm getting a driver, but
is that what you're hoping for?
I wouldn't expect anyone to buy me an $800 driver unless they really love me.
Okay.
What would you want? So Father's Day, I think I know your Father's Day is. I'm not gonna say it's not unpredictable. It's you
think you can guess. You think I can guess what I want for Father's Day?
I know you want a tool of some sort.
Shit. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, a DeWalt tool of some sort.
Love a DeWalt tool. Yep.
Some beers. Some beers and maybe some meat for the barbecue. Did I just nail it?
I'm done. Yeah, top 3 is done. That was it. So to recap, in case my daughter wasn't listening, DeWalt tool number 1.
Yep. What tool though? What DeWalt tool are you looking for?
I'm really eyeing up 2 things right now: an impact gun. Not sure why. Like one that I can change tires with. I'm not sure why. More because
what are you doing?
I like the
pit
sound.
Stops in the driveway. Yeah, you're right.
I like the sound. It's the tool that would bring some fun to the party too. I think.
Yeah. I get you.
Right? It's not hurting anybody. You take it out. You're just like, yeah. Right. So that's mostly the reason is the sound effects you can make with it.
Yeah.
Or if you get a really hard nut bolt sometime, then I'm the guy you could call.
Do you want that pressure though? Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, so I'll take a DeWalt saw then instead. We'll swap out the impact gun. I want a saw. Okay. Beer, 100%. And then I saw some tomahawk steaks on sale in the flyer. So just kind of thinking about doing a little reverse sear on a tomahawk on Sunday.
Buddy. Yeah. Okay.
So cool. You actually totally nailed my top 3.
Because your top 3 is basically like mine. Throw the stealth driver in there. I would like a router, DeWalt router.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know.
Judging my impact gun. At least mine makes good sounds.
Round edges and stuff, And then meat. We've already talked. I think we've got some meat coming. So
you already got meat coming?
Dude, I got a meat guy. You're my meat guy, actually.
Am I cooking you supper?
Surprise. Surprise. All right.
Legit.
I got a bunch of things here, Tim. So we talked about that already. Oh, this week, again, depending when you're listening, but this week, June 15th, is Beer Day Britain, aka National Beer Day. It's celebrated on June 15th to mark the signing of the Magna Carta It was on this date in the 13th century when a group of English barons successfully negotiated a pact with the King of England that curtailed the seemingly universal rights of a monarchy. The pact also standardized the measurement of beer, ale, and wine through the country.
That seems like a pretty legit outcome.
Yeah, so like a pint was a pint. Like this is where it happened. Every year, June 15th, pubs in the UK fill up and chips run out. The beer taps never run dry as the country celebrates Beer Day Britain.
That seems like we could adapt something like that here in Canada.
We just figure out how to take this show on the road a little more
We should
successfully. If we get that intern, or let's get like an employee of the pod. If we can finally get that and we take the show on the road, Beer Day Britain, look out.
Yeah. Or we up until then we'll probably just green screen it, and that's the best we've got, buddy. I would love to go check that out.
If we could just have a session with somebody who knows how to technically make this work better.
Okay.
Let's put that on our phone.
Really reaching out there today.
Yeah. Season 8, episode 7. What else? I got 1, 2, 3 more things here. Do I? You know what? Let's do this. Let's do a round of General Lee speaking, where we update you on a episode of the Dukes of Hazzard. So this week, season 1, episode 12 of General Lee speaking.
Do we know how many episodes there were?
I don't know, but hopefully there's enough to fill up our entire podcast, because it's one of my favorite portions.
I love it. Hit me.
May 4th, 1979 was the day that this aired. Route 711 is what it was called. And this was the teaser that was on your TV that week.
The Dukes trade General Lee for a bigger rig.
It is an 18-wheeler.
Well, there's 2 of us. That's 9 wheels apiece.
Turns out to be a rolling casino.
Now, you remember you promised to win me a mink coat. Hot cakes.
Oh, boy.
Just found out what's rolling inside that truck. We'll split the booty. 60-40.
Hang on to your chips.
Hang on to your chips.
Hang on to your chips. Route 711.
That casino looked very large inside the back of that transport.
It did. So here's the background story on Route 711, episode 12, season 1. In order to come up with $180 to pay Cooter for repairs to the General Lee, these guys needed a job.
They did. Yeah, what was their actual career?
Fighting the law since the day they were born.
Okay. All right. Didn't see that one indeed, but okay.
So they needed $180 to pay Cooter for repairs to General Lee. Cooter, which was like their buddy, was like, no, sorry, fellas, we ain't letting you off on this one. Bo and Luke take a job driving an 18-wheeler for Helen Hogan. That's 9 wheels apiece. Only to discover that they are driving a mobile casino. And Jesse's old friend, Dewey Stovall, is gambling away his life savings in the casino. Boss wants to shut down the casino too, but only to take the equipment and start his own casino. To get out of the jam, the Dukes play their trump card. Jesse, hold on to your chips.
Holy. Yeah. I got confused a bit with that.
So basically there was a casino. They didn't know. Did they not know? They thought they would drive this 18-wheeler around and not know there was a casino in the back.
Step 1 knowing what's in your load? Like I've never driven an 18-wheeler, but is there like some checks and balances that you do and some paperwork? Or
apparently not.
I guess we're like 1979. There probably wasn't back then, but maybe fasten your load inside. Make sure you open it up and there's a whole bunch of humans in a casino.
Bright light. Turn it off. No.
What is going on here?
So in the teaser there, you saw Luke is quite often the one who exits the vehicle while at high speed. Decides to climb up to the roof of the casino. I'm like, Bo, I'm going to take a look what's going on here. Instead of stopping.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Right.
Classic.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he jumps on the General Lee from the speeding transport. Dude, that's another solid.
Well,
solid Dukes of Hazzard. That's a good question. Maybe it was Cooter delivering it finally after it got repaired. Cooter provides drop-off service.
Cooter did a tune-up and he wheels the General Lee in. It all makes sense now. When you put it that way,
yeah,
everything's pretty much lining up here now.
Yeah. Jesse stated that their family does not deal in gambling. Moonshine, yes. Gambling,
right.
they frown upon that. So they definitely were not seeing eye to eye with the whole setup. So
Jesse is definitely on the up and up of things that are illegal. Moonshine's okay.
As we're seeing. Yeah,
Yeah, he's got his, his hierarchy of things that are legal and illegal and gambling. Yeah. You don't want to do that. Well, it's probably because the Duke boys didn't have a job and he didn't want them getting involved in
gambling. Was a no-no. Gambling was a no-no. Moonshine was okay. Incest was a gray area.
Not everything's black and white, Cloudy.
No, not Nazareth County.
Nazareth County. There's some gray.
Oh.
That was
Uncle Jesse, when pressed, would be like,
I think he was the ladies' man, though. If you go back and look at all the episodes, yes, he was a fan favorite with the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Big time. Yeah. I think he courted many. You always just thought it was the brothers.
Duke boys.
No. Yeah.
Getting the girls the only way they knew how.
I'm still concerned about how the money was getting into the family. Daisy had a job.
Yeah.
Jesse was a farmer, I'm guessing, right?
Former moonshiner. Yeah. Duke's didn't finish grade 7.
Right. Well, no wonder Coy and Vance came. Someone had to start making some money there.
They were the smarter cousins.
I can't wait till we get into those episodes. That today. I was like, these are something. That's where the controversy comes.
We're gonna keep this alive at least until we get to the Coy and Vance years. For sure.
That's 7 seasons from now, buddy.
Yeah, I guess we got that's done. Oh, here's about Tom Brady. Is sending a pair.
Now?
So he's getting into the whole clothing line. What? Did you see that photo that Giselle accidentally, it's just a photo I took of Tom standing here at the mirror in his underwear, right? Like it was
accidental underwear photos happen to me often as well.
Yeah, and quickly deleted from the internet. But Brady said that he'll recreate the professional photo shoot if he got 40,000 likes on Twitter. Of course, it went crazy. He's Tom Brady, right? He's got lots. So somebody reached out. He said 40,000 likes, and I'll recreate these photos. Unrelated, but can you guys send me some more of the socks? Somebody said, and then Tom said, no, you can't do that. Cease and desist. Ha ha ha. And the guy said, hey, can you send me a pair of your underwear, game worn? And Tom goes, yeah. Somebody wanted a pair of his underwear. And he said, hey, buddy, check your DMs, pick out a color, and I will send you some. Who the hell wants a pair of Tom Brady's game-used underwear?
I don't know, man. That's I think that falls into like 2 categories. I'm not sure what the proper terminology is. Weirdo is the best word that comes to mind. And then like collectors. Can you imagine you walk into the man cave, you're like, here's my signed Barry Sanders jersey, here's my signed Alan Trammell jersey, and in that frame right there,
what's that, Tim? Tell me.
That's Tom Brady's underwear, game worn. They're like, oh, what?
Yeah. Let me smell them.
Those are all smelled out, son.
Get your nose away from those.
Oh man,
like Tom Brady needs the money,
right?
Like, is that what is he trying to do here? Is he trying to make some more money in his stinky gitch?
Giselle probably told him that he needed to catch up to her, right? Didn't we look at that before?
But did you see
discrepancy there?
Well, there was, but with that deal he signed to be on TV afterwards, he's going to be right in Giselle territory now.
Really? Oh, he signed like broadcasting rights, right?
That's right. Yeah. So he'll broadcast once he's done it. It's for like $300 million or something stupid.
Why don't they just go away? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure who actually in that statement I wanted to go away.
We don't know. It was just
in my head. It was like athletes who want to keep being on TV. That was part of it. Rich people, dudes that give away their underwear. All of them, in my eyes, could just go away.
It's time to go away. I always thought like the broadcast was for guys who weren't very good at sports. Right, like Tom Brady, Tony Romo, you can argue he was a decent quarterback, right? Like these guys are still kicking around. It's like, buddy, you made your money. Let Rodney Peete do it. Like
that's
these guys
knows the game. Knows the game. Didn't make as much money at it, but maybe people were like, I guess I didn't really think about how successful the broadcasters were that I used to listen to.
Troy Aikman, yeah.
I was just like, oh, they're there. But I guess I grew up listening to Al Kaline and George Kell, and I didn't, as a kid, realize that Al Kaline is Mr. Tiger. Like I was just like, oh, I'm watching baseball, right? But now that they're all just trying to make money and be on all the time, like, go away. You see Drew Brees walked away? He's like, I'm done. This is enough of this. So he just walked away from it.
I when my time is up, I hopefully just have enough money in the bank just to buzz off. These guys are like, no, I'm gonna get more money.
How much money do you need in your bank?
Well, me or like that.
Them, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah. How much more money does Tom Brady need in his bank account?
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's fine. I think he'll make it.
So you want black
unless
you want the white? What color did you want?
I would definitely want black.
Yeah.
You don't want white.
No. Obvious reasons.
I'm not even sure why we're talking about this anymore. But
yeah, we're gonna edit this out anyway. We'll edit this part. All right.
Got that
Season 8, episode 7. I want to finish on this one. I got two things. Okay, here I'll let you choose. Two segments we could go with.
All right.
Sport you didn't know was a sport, or Guinness record you didn't know was a Guinness record. Okay, so I got these two standing by.
I would like to go with sport I didn't know was a sport.
Okay, all right. We'll save this one. I'll put this in the file for episode number 8. All right. Sport you didn't know was a sport. Let's start with this one. This is the Scooter Grand Prix.
We've got to just remember, Matisse needs to just relax a little bit. He's creating a lot of risk carrying those wide lines and has more lean angle than anyone.
We've got another faller at the back as well. Benet goes down as Matisse tries to sweep round the outside. Has he got the angle this time? He has! Can he hold it in this semi-final? What a pass from Nehru, who now leads the way.
Can he put some distance between himself and Shetty? It looks like he's created a little bit of a gap there. He's got to put clean laps together.
Wow, Scooter Grand Prix. Happened in the last month.
It sounded like it was a child calling that, which it probably was, because I'm hoping those were just
Tom
children.
Brady.
I was hoping those were just
Brady.
kids on scooters right there. I loved that when they came to the corner, it looked like they were just crawling along. Like, oh, better take this one. I wiped out and hurt my knee last time. And then the fans that were watching could not have been any more in the action because there was zero danger to the fans getting hit.
That was my point too. There's very few fans there.
Yeah.
Like if you watch closely, I think I saw 7 fans.
But that announcer is trying to make it sound like this might be the greatest, fastest sport.
Next time the Scooter Grand Prix shows up in your town, you don't want to miss it. So notice the scooters here again. Notice the scooters, how aerodynamic they are. Like they're really picking up speed. And then keep an eye on the lack of fans.
We've got to just remember, Matisse needs to just relax a little bit. He's creating a lot of risk carrying those wide lines and has more lean angle than anyone.
We've got another faller at the back as well. Benet goes down as Matisse tries to sweep round the outside. Has he got the angle this time? He has! Can he hold it in this semi?
Do you see any fans? There's fans. There's the first time I see fans.
Yeah, that's on the death hairpin right there. They're like, if somebody wipes out, this is the one.
That's the high price ticket. That's the high price ticket you want on the death turn.
Do you think those are electric scooters?
Yeah, they're like those scooters in downtown Detroit. In Toronto, the bigger cities now.
They just like stop and get on one and swipe your card and I'm out of juice. Oh man.
We'll save the Guinness record you didn't know was a Guinness record and another sport you didn't know it was a sport. For
new
next
feature?
Week. I've got 2 of them, so we've got at least 2 more episodes with those guys.
Our features last at least 2 episodes now.
Yeah. All right. How about this one? Let's end on this one because I thought it was funny. This made me think of our time in the backyard at Sons of Kent. Not that there was anything unbecoming that happened, but this guy had a little too much to drink and he wanted to fight. Have a look at that. Watch this guy here. He's like, I'm pissed. Watch out, you son of a. Oh shit.
is awesome. Oh, that's
when
freaking
picnic
amazing.
Tables fight back.
Oh,
That was us trying to
I'm
get a
gonna
picnic
flip this-
table.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
try to-
We did have a little competition. I didn't at
Yeah.
any point in time think about flipping one though.
Well, no, that's the
Respect.
end
I got too
result
much
right there.
respect for the boys that I wouldn't go flipping picnic tables like this guy.
This guy
Like,
is like,
watch
F
this
you,
guy.
F you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, well, watch me. I'll show you. Ugh. Body
If he got it
position.
up that high, how couldn't he finish the
Oh,
deal?
no. Well, if you watch his feet, he gets horrible positioning. Here, okay, let's break this down. Tom
Gotta
Brady
keep a
style.
wide base.
Yeah, look at he gets
wider base.
the center of gravity. He gets all off.
It's a little too narrow.
Gets a little too deep in the like.
It's like his knees just buckled.
His knees
That's
are like, no, not today, Gramps.
Oh, and then
Not
that
today.
lady's like, "Here, let me get this off of you again." You feel like that's not the first time that's happened to that guy, right?
Trevor. It definitely was a guy named Trevor. 100%.
A guy
Trevor.
named Trevor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
what
awesome, dude. I love
happens.
that one.
There
That's
you go.
good.
We had a bunch of stuff we had to cover this week on the old 3 Beer Pod. Thanks for hey, this is what we wanted to mention. I was looking at some reviews. There's 2 of them.
We got a review.
Well, no, these are old reviews. So
Oh.
that's what I wanted to say is let's get some reviews in there. If you're listening on your podcast machine, rate and review. If you're watching on YouTube, rate and review. At the moment now, we have 11 ratings on our podcast. Here, let me just pull one up here.
Yes.
I listened to the audio version, but going to have to watch live because they sounded hot.
That's a weird one. Okay.
Beer and sports. Is there anything better? And coming from my hometown, Chatham, Ontario, and my favorite brewery, Sons of Kent. Keep up the good work. Love the Fergie episode. Boom. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
there's a couple. I can't find them all though because I think they're all. But yeah, those are just some of the reviews. Okay, we'd love to. And if you've got something you're like, yeah, you guys suck when you show drunk guys get pinned by picnic tables. I hate it. Let us know. Okay, we want.
Yeah, actually, we'll take those too. Yeah, we'll feature them.
We'll
on the pod.
That's exactly what it is. Season 8, episode 7. Cheers, Timmer. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Cloudy.